Silver scene calling, your hand finds mine. Night falls softly, we stay inside. Moonlight lays a ribbon on your face. We move like slow songs to this place. Tender words skip across the floor. I keep finding reasons to stay for more. Your laugh tucks the city out of reach. Every quiet look becomes a speech. Fingers sketch futures on my sleeve. Small promises that we both believe. The window holds our small parade. We trade the noise for what we made. Your breath draws maps across my skin, and all the edges pull me in. Hold me where the dark learns names, where every little spark remains. Say it soft and make it last. Fold the future into the past. Satin moon reverie, stay near me. Satin moon reverie, endlessly. We glow in the hush the world forgets. Satin moon reverie, no regrets. Soft electric on my skin. Satin moon reverie, begin. Every whisper loops and sways. Satin moon reverie, hold these days. Let the night braid our hearts slow. So satin moon reverie, don't let go. We breathe the hush, we keep the time. Satin moon reverie. Here the hush knows how to last. Coffee cools and the world stays thin. We fold the mud and back within. Yeah, thumblight circles on my skin. A quiet map where we begin. We joke about the things we'll fear, then let our hands decide to stay here. Like secret flowers in small rooms. You keep the calm inside your chest and teach my hurried heart to rest. Keep me in the softer flame, where every sky can learn to tame. Say forever like the vow. Hold it close and don't allow. Stay in the house that keeps us safe. Stay in the night, forgets for lies. You are the pulse that steadies me. Stay and be what I can be. Trace all the lines I hide and sound. Stay the harbor, be my tide under the dim that swells the world. Say that our quiet be unfurled when the noise knocks on the door. Say I'll be yours and nothing more. Let the small hours bend. I will stay. Keep the silence soft and still. We save the moon between our palms, turn city noise into calm songs. Your hand the anchor to my night, a soft and wavering kind of light. Redrawn as little things aloud, turn trembling whispers into loud. No need for fireworks to prove, just this gentle, steady groove. Do you feel how the city steps away when you look at me? I keep this moment in my pocket, like a coin of luck. If the morning tries to separate us, press my hand and stay. We don't need grand reasons, only the slow, certain breath. Close your eyes. Listen. My neon hands, soft and small. Stay here now. Satin Reverie, to me near. Satin Reverie, make it clear. We shine like secrets no one stole. Satin Reverie, keep me whole. Under the hush we find our breath. Satin Reverie, gentle storm. Every shadow turns to light. Satin Reverie, hold me tight. This is the place I call my own. Satin Reverie, never alone. Let the world outside go by. Satin Reverie, make it last. Hold me close. Hold me close. Hold me close. Two small flames and learn to stand as one. We kept the night and let the day come slowly. Soft dawn to press your hand. Good night. Soft dawn. Touch me like rhythm, lost in the flow. Speak without speaking, letting it go. The city pulses beyond the glass, watching the hours and the shadows pass. Your silhouette is the only view. Every part in the air is pulled to you. Warmth on my skin like a summer rain, washing away every trace of pain. I find the music inside your breath, a beautiful life and a quiet death. To the world outside we are just a ghost, but you are the one I value the most. Let the bassline sink into our bones, two lovers lost in these deep house tones. Closer than a heartbeat, soft as you sigh. We are the moon in a cloudless sky. Don't need a map when I'm in your arms, safe from the world and its false alarms. You're the velvet echo in my head, everything unsaid finally said. Wrap me in the rhythm of your soul. You're the only piece that makes me whole. Feel the vibration, feel the heat, drifting away on a four on the floor beat. This is the magic, this is the light. We are the masters of the night, holding on to something real and deep, a promise that I'm gonna keep. You're the velvet echo in my head, everything unsaid finally said. Touch me like what finally said. Feel the heat into the soul, feeling deep in my head, four on the floor. Magic light, neon blue tracing your shoulder blade. In this sanctuary we have made no more questions, no more why, just a reflection of you in my eyes. are the frequency, we are the sound. 4 and 6 inches above the ground. Bad taste, the salt and the honey of you. Everything more feeling completely new. Pulse in the temple, close in the wrist. Fall into a violet mist. Let the groove take us where it wants to go. Deep in the current, deep in the flow. Gravity's gone, we're lighter than air. Finding the answers that are always there. Listen to the static, listen to the beat. Burning up under the silken sheet. Melody moving through my veins, breaking the locks and breaking the chains. Highs and lows and everything between. Living a moment that's never been seen. Don't let the morning light break through. I only want to be here with you. Just us in the deep, deep sound. I want to be found. And you feel that? The way the room vibrates. It's like the music is coming from inside us. I don't want to be anywhere else but right here. Stay in this moment with me. Just an echo. Your skin on mine. Let it go. Now we smell the lemon on the marble and the chrome. You say it feels too fancy for the two of us. And glow. Into the side doorway, the staff take out the trash, carrying our overnight in a single folded bag. The city crests its forehead to the big revolving glass. Outside horns and headlines, inside someone dimmed the past. You checked in with your jacket halfway sliding off your arm. Fumbled with your wallet when they asked you for your card. I watched you spell your surname like a melody. I knew the clerk pronounced it badly, but it still sounded like you. We took the gold-trimmed elevator up to floor 11. You pressed the button twice like you were dialing into heaven. The carpet in the hallway swallowed every nervous step, while our reflections in the sconces practiced not being a mess. You tapped the key card once, it flashed red like a doubt. Second try went green and let another version of us out. The door swung like a question mark, the room was clean and shy. 2 glasses by the kettle like a prophecy inside. You threw your phone on airplane mode before you crossed the floor. Said if anyone needs either of us, they can wait till after 4. You laughed, turned down the lampshades and turned up the mini bar. I thought this isn't running away, this is who we really are. Close the curtains on the city, let it manage without us. Hang the do not disturb sign on king-size mattress to a temporary wave. If tomorrow knocks too loudly with its schedules and its claims, we'll let it wait in hallway light while we relearn each other's names. You changed into the t-shirt that you said was not for show, the one with peeling letters from a band I barely know. You sat down on the windowsill and folded up one knee, the skyline in your iris doing modern calligraphy. We ordered room service flies like kids with stolen funds, argued over dipping sauce in which old movie runs. On endless hotel channels where the plotters didn't write, they muted all the dialogue and made our own all night. You wandered through the bathroom like it was a gallery, touched every tiny shampoo like an undiscovered sea. I watched you stack the towels in the tower by the sink, said if this all falls over it's exactly what I think. You caught my hand in passing, left your thumbprint on my wrist like a contactless transaction, charged with some invisible list. No phone to sign, no contract page, just bone electric skin and the softest kind of opening where strangers don't begin. The city on the other side was flickering like cold, but here the only password was the name you softly spoke. You said I never book hotels, I always think it's too much. I answered you deserve a place where all the noise can't talk. Straw border made of bed sheets that the world can't penetrate. Let the elevator dings be distant thunder at our gate. We can reinvent our bodies as a language with no fear. Practice all the different ways of saying I'm really here. If the morning knocks too loudly with its schedules and its claims, we'll let it wait at hallway light while we relearn each other's names. Somewhere on the lower floors a wedding band is loud, someone's clinking heavy glasses promising forever vows. We lie there in the half-dark with our ankles loosely crossed, now promised it a lifetime just for covering what we lost. You say I like that nothing here remembers who we were, and I reply, then let this room be the first to meet a cure. So keep the curtains breathing with a crack of city glow. Let the traffic lights play river while our whispered verses flow. Keep the curtains breathing with the crack of city glow. They say let's get lost more often, and the doors are breathing too. You were just someone at a table. I remember the table. I remember what you were doing before you looked up. You had no idea, neither did I. But I remember the exact second you became a person. I was going to know there was nothing dramatic about it. You looked up, and I thought, oh, that's someone I want to talk to. And that was it. The whole beginning of everything was just, oh, that's someone. You were just someone at a table. I remember the table. I remember what you were doing before you looked up. You had no idea, neither did I. But I remember the exact second you became a person. I was going to know there was nothing dramatic about it. You looked up, and I thought, oh, that's someone I want to talk to. And that was it. The whole beginning of everything was just, oh, that's someone. You were just someone at a table. You had no idea, neither did I. And I keep going back to that room, to that second before you looked up. I had no idea what What a Tuesday that was. You think about her first, cause you don't know which one. You can't feel the importance while it's happening. You only get the weight looking back. And I wish I could tell her, the one in that room before you looked up. I wish I could say, pay attention right now, this Tuesday, this table, this specific person about to look up. Be here for this. You're gonna want to remember all of it. Exactly. I had no idea. How could I have known? I had no idea. That Tuesday, that ordinary Tuesday with nothing scheduled after was going to be the before of every gut thing since. I had no idea you were just someone at a table. You had no idea, neither did I. And I keep going back to that room, to that second before you looked up. I had no idea what a Tuesday that was. The memory of a room before you knew, and silence, and the rose once more. It's a Tuesday that changed the whole calendar. Silence. You were just someone, a table. You were just someone. You were just someone at the table. You were just someone. 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 A table. You were just someone. You were just someone. You were just someone. You were just someone. A table. You were just someone. You were just someone. You were just someone. Silver light fills the sky. You are here, so am I. I have watched the moon my whole life from below, without a person standing in its silver glow, without a hand to hold beneath the open night, without a reason to stay out past the light. But something shifted when you came into my world. The nights became the most beautiful unfurled, like something that had always been asleep woke up and said that this is mine to keep. The moon was always there above the dark, but now it lights a path that leads to your heart. And every silver night becomes a reason why I wanna stand with you beneath this moonlit sky. You make the night feel like it was made for us. You make the ordinary luminous. Every star above has learned your name. Moonlight, and nothing is the same. Silver gold, silver gold and stepping white, silky side chain. Moonlight, you and I. Moonlight, silver sky, every shadow that the night could cast. Moonlight, beautiful, they break the heart. When the moon is full and silver tears apart every ordinary ceiling, every wall, and pours its light across it all. I have stood inside those nights alone, and I felt the beauty, felt it to the bone. But beauty shared is something else entirely. When someone stands beside you, shining clearly in the silver and the gold of what the night can be, you become the moon to me. And every dark sky has a different weight. Since you arrived and made the night feel great. Some nights are meant for standing still and breathing. Some nights are made for soft and sacred feeling. Every moonlit hour leads me back to you. Moonlight, and everything I know is true. You're my moonlight, soft and real. You're my moonlight, all I feel. Through the darkest and the coldest of the night, you're my moonlight, silver bright. I stood alone beneath 1,000 moons. You're my moonlight, silver tunes. Every tower above has witnessed what I know. You're my moonlight, watch me guide underneath the sun when you light up the night. You're my moonlight, the night. What is the moon but a mirror of the sun? What is the night but where love is done in the quiet dark without the noise of day? Everything essential finds a way to surface, to be spoken, to be real. You are my moonlight, you are how I feel, and I will say it every silver night I live. Every moonlight night reminds me of how the world looks different now, silver and warm and full, because of you. You are my moonlight, you always will be. Moonlight, you and I, silver and warm, always. Moonlight, still glowing, still you. Silver light. Move with the tide, nowhere to hide. Satin on skin, let it begin. The rain is a rhythm on the balcony glass, watching the ghosts of the afternoon pass. Your shadow is long in my hallway light, a beautiful prelude to the rest of the night. I feel the static as you walk by, a low frequency hum, a magnetic sigh. The world is a movie that's stuck on pause in a room governed only by gravity's laws. I trace the silver along your spine, a quiet collision of yours and mine. No need for a compass, no need for a map, I'm falling right into your velvet trap. The tension is thick as the twilight air, I find the answers in your steady stare. The bass is a heartbeat beneath the floor, I've never wanted a moment more. Lost in the satin current of you, drowning in shades of this electric blue. Hold me until the morning arrives. This is the rhythm that saves our life. You are the frequency, I am the sound. 6 inches off of the cold hard ground. Satin current pulling me deep. A promise that both of us wanted to keep. Spinning in circles, lost in the flow. Never letting the vibration go. Lost in the satin current of you, drowning in shades of electric blue. Satin current, electric blue. In the flow. The midnight hour is a heavy perfume filling the corners of this quiet room. Your fingertips speaking aloud with your fire, building a beautiful silent desire. We move like mercury, we move like silk. A dream made of honey and violet milk. I feel the sanctuary inside your touch. I never knew I could feel this much. The heavy bass echoes a pulse in my head. Everywhere you have an said. We're right in the future in the dark of this space, safe in the shelter of your warm embrace. Stay in the current. The voltage is rising, it's hitting a peak. The language of energy is all that we speak. Just close your eyes and at the tempo take everything we give and everything we break. You're wrapped in the velvet of a cinematic soul. You're the only person who makes me feel whole. I wanna be the bones in your vein, a beautiful rhythm that's killing the pain. Give me the bass and give me your head. The paradise built on shifting sand. Wrapped in the velvet of a cinematic soul. Losing my mind and I'm losing control. Chasing the light as it falls to the floor. Asking the darkness for a little bit more. Wrapped in the velvet of a cinematic soul. You're the only person who makes me feel whole. If the clock stops ticking, let it stay still. Surrendering my spirit to your gentle will. I don't need the sun to find my way, as long as I can hear the music play. Pulse to pulse and heart to heart. Never letting the rhythm fall apart. Can you feel the way the air changed? It's like the music is coming from inside our skin. I don't want to be anywhere else but right here. Stay in the current with me. Don't let go. Satin current. I'm so lost in you. Electric blow. Always. Always you. Lost in satin current of you. Lost in the satin current of you. Two hearts tied in a knot of silk. Drowning in a dream of honey and milk. Satin current. Electric blue. Pulling me deep. the beginning is easy and announced and decorated with occasion. But love that keeps is something else entirely. The unannounced daily decision of someone who looked at all their options and kept you. Since got vast and warm and decided, the love that asks no credit and makes no ceremony out of the most extraordinary ongoing choice. Ethnic, organic, percussion, warm and certain. The rhythm of a decision made again every single morning, without fanfare, without asking to be noticed, without needing to be thanked. Not the falling, not the choosing once, but the keeping, the daily quiet, irreplaceable keeping. And no sign, just the way you kept on keeping me woven into your design. Not the grand and not the spoken, not the once and finished done, just the keeping and the keeping every quiet morning, one by one. The deepest of all beloved is the kind that makes no sound. Being kept without a reason is the most that love has found. The most that love has found. And every time you turn back round and quietly chose mine. No performance and no proving your occasion and no stage, just the keeping and the keeping written on every quiet page. Not the love of the beginning, not the love that needs a day, but the keeping in the ordinary is the one that has to stay. The one that has to stay. Certain and irreplaceable in every quiet and astonishing kept. Every morning, daily quiet decision, keeping me, still keeping, kept so warm, irreplaceable, kept. Only this kept. The decision nobody witnesses. The arpeggio is the morning someone looked at all their options and kept you again. The string is ivory gift. Every quiet daily choosing, every ordinary morning. That was secretly the most extraordinary love. Every bar warmer and more certain and more daily and more quietly astonishing. Every bar deeper into the love that requires no occasion to be real. Every bar the most honest, most viral truth. a love that never asked for credit, and never made a ceremony out of keeping you every single day. Feel the word. No occasion, no announcement, no applause, no asking. Just the morning, just again, just to keep it. Just kept. I have been kept every morning. Daily quiet decision, keeping me still, keeping so warm, irreplaceable. Only this kept one certain. Every morning, kept through every quiet ordinary, kept still choosing, kept warm, kept everything, just kept. Just kept. Breathing in, soft and wide, open up, nothing to hide. I remember when the air felt thin and small, when breathing was a habit, not a call. To feel the fullness of a life worth living, when everything felt taken more than given. I moved through it, I managed, I got through. But managing is not the same as you, because you walked in and the oxygen changed. Everything familiar rearranged into something that my lungs had always craved. Something warm and wide and golden paved. I didn't know that I'd been shallow all this time, until you showed me what it meant to climb into the full and open breath of being loved, into the air that I had been dreaming of. You fill me up like morning fills the sky. You make the ordinary feel like flying high. I didn't know that breathing could feel this real until you. Until everything I feel, breathe. You and me, breathe. Finally free. Every shallow breath I took before, breathe. Open more every moment that was less than full, breathe. Beautiful. I have never felt this much alive. Breathe. Watch me thrive. All the golden air around us now. Breathe. Show me how. There is science in the breathing. I have read how shallow breaths keep panic in your head. How the deep and slow and conscious kind of air tells your body be safe, but you are there. And I have been the shadow breath for years, the quick and careful in between the fears. But you have taught me how to breathe again, how to fill the lungs completely, count to 10. Let it go and know that I am whole, that there is room for all of me, my soul, in this wide and open world beside you here. Breathe. And everything becomes more clear. Some people take your breath away for good. Some get it back the way a great love should. Every inhale now reminds me what it means to breathe inside the warmth of what this brings. You are the air I breathe every day. You are the air I breathe. Come what may, through the smallest and the largest of it all. You are the air I breathe. Standing tall, I have lived on less for longer than I should. You are the air I breathe. Understood every morning that I open up my eyes. You are the air I breathe. Open skies. You are every deep and golden breath I take. You are the air I breathe. Wide awake. What is a body without breath to fill it? What is a life without the love to spill it? Wide open, to be real and felt and whole. You are the breath inside my very soul. Not just the good days, not just when it's bright, but every quiet breath throughout the night. I will breathe you in for all the years to come. I used to take it for granted, the air of the morning, the simple act of breathing. And then you came, and every breath became intentional. Every inhale, you. Every exhale, gratitude. Breathe. You and I, full and warm. Always. Breathe. Across the air, let's start again. Breathe. Through every cold and silent rain. Just to feel you feeling like mine. Breathe. Just begun. Hold me in the walls of open air. You there. Every shadow here has led me to this wide. Breathe. I'm tired. You are every breath that matters. Everyone. Breathe. Yeah, my breathe. Some people don't just take your breath away. They teach you how to breathe for the first time. And every breath since you arrived has been the deepest one I've ever taken. Still full, still warm, still yours. Midnight calling, slow ignition, your eyes burning, we fall deeper. Streetlight shimmer on your skin, silent fire pulling me in, your shadow dancing on the wall. I feel your heartbeat through it all. Windows open to the heat, barefoot rhythm, tangled sheets. Every whisper bends the air, every glance says don't you dare. Time dissolves between our hands, no more rules, no more plans. Your touch writes secrets on my spine, turning your pulse into mine. Hold me where silence grows, where every hidden feeling shows. Say it soft before it fades, like we were never afraid. Midnight pulse, stay with me. my chest, turns the chaos into rest. Coffee cooling by the bed, unspoken words already said. You trace futures in the air like forever's hiding there. Every second feels brand new, as if the sky was made for you. No disguise and no defense, just our fragile confidence. Keep me in the shadow thing where love and rest are just the same. Say forever like it's true, like every road leads back to you. Stay when the night runs thin. Stay, let the light begin. You are the calm I crave. Stay steady and brave when the skyline fades to gray. Don't slip away, every day falls out of sight. Stay from morning light, let the silence think our truth. Stay the close of you that the world spins fast and loud. Stay above the crowd. When you pull me closer, everything else fades. I never know a heartbeat could feel like home. If tomorrow tries to break this spell, we won't let it. Stay here in this pulse with me. Closer now. Feel my heart. Stay with me. Stay with me. Midnight closer. Stay with me. Midnight closer. Endlessly. View every high and undertow. Midnight closer. Late show. Make your arms, I'll find my home. Midnight closer. Never alone. Like the sky, like her below. Midnight closer. Late glow. Every shadow turning gold. Midnight closer fair. Blazing bold. This is where our worlds align. Midnight closer fair. You are mine. Two shadows in a silver fair. We found our truth in midnight air. Soft light, still breath, nightfall, fade. Stay with me. Street lights. 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 Street. Street lights, street lights, street lights. Street lights, street lights, street lights. Substantive intimacy of early morning on a motorway, with someone beside you, and the world mostly still asleep. We left at 6 a.m., your idea, and I'm glad there's something about a car before the world wakes up, the motorway empty, the light doing that early thing, where everything is slightly soft, and you drove and I watched the road and neither of us spoke for the first 20 minutes, and it wasn't awkward. That's the part that got me. 20 minutes of silence in a small car, and I was completely fine, which told me something about the size of what this is. There are things I told you on that motorway that I've never said in a room. Something about the road ahead and both of us facing the same direction makes it easier to say the true things than sitting opposite someone where everything is visible on the motorway at 6 a.m. I told you a true thing and you told me one back, and we both watched the road, and that was fine, that was good. You took the wrong exit at some point, and we didn't course correct immediately. We took the wrong road for about 12 minutes before either of us said anything, because the wrong road had a good light on it and the music was right, and neither of us was in a hurry to be correct about the direction when the direction didn't matter nearly as much as the 12 minutes of good light on the wrong road with you. We got there eventually, 3 hours and 40 minutes for a 2-hour drive, and we didn't explain that to anyone, we just arrived. And you looked at me when we parked and said, "Good drive." And I said, "Yeah, good drive." And we both knew that the drive was the whole thing. Everything after was just the reason we had one. Something around the 2-hour mark that I've been thinking about since we got back. Something you said easily, like it wasn't much. Facing the road, not looking at me, just said it. And then changed the song and we kept driving. And I kept it. Whatever you said, I put it somewhere safe. And I've been going back to it since. Good drive. Good drive. Understatement. Good drive. 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 Parking somewhere, and just the roads and silence arrived. The noise went somewhere outward and left this room to us. No rushing and no thinking, no world to make a fuss. I felt my chest unknot itself. I felt my jaw release. I didn't know I'd been that tight night until I found this peace. Not the absence of a thing, but the presence of you. Not the end of something moving, but the start of something true. Start of something true. Still, everything still, still, be still. You make the world stop turning. You make the world stop turning. Still, so still, nothing needed. Still, everything still. The hours pass like water, but water no one tracks. No reason to be anywhere, no words to look at the clocks. You exist beside me without needing anything, and the most radical act is just remain. This is the destination. This is the arrive. Every road I've ever walked was walking toward this side. This side. Still, everything still, still, be still. You make the world stop turning. You make the world stop turning. Still, so still, nothing needed. Still, everything still, still. The base is the ground you no longer need to find. The arpeggio is the breath of something, you complete peace. The pad is the lamp for nothing is missing. Every bar more still than the last. Every bar more deeply present. Every bar the sound of enough. Pure melody, nowhere to be but here. Nowhere else, no other place. Just this moment, just your face. Everything I needed was always here, right here. Still, every dream is still, still, be still. You make the world stop turning. Keep turning. Still, so still. This is it still, right here. Still, still, still. Everything still. Can always went somewhere outward. In the room, warm, complete here, still. I dive into your silence, I swim into your light. Your depth pulls me completely below the darkening tide. I never found this feeling in anything before. You carry me like water, keeps pulling me to shore. Wide as every sky above, deep as everything I've loved. You're the wave I can't outrun. You're the tide beneath the sun. myself be free. No bottom and no ceiling, no edges left to find. Just endless open water and you inside my mind. Go me to the deepest place, hold me in your warm embrace. I've never needed land since I've been held in your hands. And your oceans, you are my ocean. Oceans carry me deeper, carry me deeper. Oceans, oh, oceans never let go. Oceans, oceans, so an open silence pass. Still deep gone. Emerald in your glow. Time begins to slow. Every beat replies. Emerald in your eyes. The room dissolves in subtle green. Your breath beyond the sound between. We chase the rhythm through the haze. Each glance a spark that softly plays. Your hands ignite the quiet space. Love's current hums beneath my face. The night refracts, the shadows blend. Our hearts begin where lines suspend. Every tone a secret shared. Every look beyond repair. Emerald everywhere, falling deep inside the hue. Every shade of me and you. The pulse that never says goodbye. Emerald light inside your eyes. Emerald pulse, we convulse. Every beat complete. Emerald pulse, now do you see? Every breath a sweet release. Emerald pulse, touch the spark, lose the dark, feel it start, mark to mark. Emerald pulse, soft and low, hearts explode. Overload. Your voice rewinds the city's call. A tender fire behind it all. We move ghostly crest of carved inside her silhouettes. The world receives the morning goes, emerald fire and what we know. Every motion draws me near, every sound so crystal clear. The beat that hums electrifies, emerald pulse inside your eyes. Emerald pulse, souls in pulse. Every line divine. Emerald pulse, love's compulse. Every spark in the dark. Emerald pulse. Emerald pulse. Two hearts drawn in burning flame. The night remembers every name. Our rhythm blooms where silence lies. Forever in my pulse, stay in tune. Every beat pulls me through. Your rhythm runs beneath my skin. Every silence pulses with you. The world defades when you ignite. Women walk only in your sight. Stay alive. Be with me. Endlessly. Emerald pose, emerald pose, emerald pose, emerald pose. Emerald pose. To emerald pose. Emerald pose. Two hearts drawn in burning flame. The night remembers every name. Our rhythm moves where silence lies. Forever emerald pulse. Stay in tune, glowing new. Every beat pulls me through.